Hello guys, welcome to Amit Things. In this video, we will see how we can easily download and install MySQL Server 8.0.28 on Windows 10. With that, we will also install MySQL Workbench and Shell. So Shell is a command line tool that will allow you to create database and tables and work on MySQL on command line. So we will install all three. Let's begin. At first, go to the browser. I am using Chrome. You can use any browser. On Google search, type MySQL. Press enter. On pressing enter, you can see the official website is visible, mysql.com. Click on it. After clicking, go to downloads. After reaching downloads, go below here and click on MySQL Community GPL downloads. After reaching here, under Community downloads, click on MySQL Installer for Windows because we want for Windows. Here and you can see the current version is MySQL Installer 8.0.28. The first one is a web installer and the second one is what we will download and install. It's 435 MB. You can see 32-bit is visible, but this works for both 32-bit as well as 64-bit. My system is 64-bit, as you can see here. Go to start, type about, click on open. Here and you can see my system is 64-bit operating system. Okay. Now we will download this. Click on it to download. You don't need to log in, just click on no thanks, just start my download. You can see the download started. 436 MB. You need to wait for a few seconds. Let's wait. So guys, it got downloaded. Now double click on it to install. Minimize this. Guys, the installation started. You need to choose a setup type. I'll go for the custom installation. Click on next. After clicking next, you can see you need to select the products. I told you I'll go for MySQL Server, so I'll just go to drop down. And here is the current one, 8.0.28. Just move it. Products to be installed section. Now go to applications. We wanted Workbench also. Here it is. Click on the following. The last one what we wanted, guys, we wanted shell, which is command line, and just drag it here. So these three we wanted. So everything looks fine. Click on next. You need to click on execute to install all of them. Click on execute. So guys, you can see the installation completed. Click on next. Now it will configure the product. Click on next again. So guys, herein you can see Microsoft Visual redistributable package is also needed for MySQL installation. So since we are already having this on our system, it never showed us. So guys, we have mentioned a link in the description of this video using which you can easily install Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable package. After that, you will reach here. This is the port number. Everything looks fine. Click on next. Here in authentication method, keep the default strong password. Click on next. Let us add a password. So root is the admin. So that is why it is asking for MySQL root password. Let us set up password. So we use the following password. You can directly click on next here, or you can also add a new user. We are already having root user, but you can also add an additional user by clicking add user. Here inside the name, let's say my user is Amit, and set it as localhost because we are working on a local system. Role you can set as DB admin on any other. Let's say I've set it as DB manager. Create a password for this new Amit user and click on OK. This will create a new user. But I'll click on cancel because root user is fine for me. You can continue with this. Remember this password, this will be required later. Click on next. Now you can see Windows service MySQL 80 It will start the MySQL server at system startup. Everything looks fine. Click on next. Now apply configuration step is visible. All the steps will occur and your MySQL server, shell and workbench will install completely. Click on execute. This will also initialize the database. It will start the server also, as well as work on all the security settings and other stuff, configuration and everything else. Let's wait. Guys, you can see here MySQL 8.0.28 configuration successful. The installation is complete. Click on finish. Here is the product configuration. Click on next. You can see installation complete. When I'll click finish, it will start MySQL Workbench and MySQL Shell. But before that, let us set the path. At first, we will see the location wherein MySQL installed. It was in C drive, program files. Herein you can see MySQL is visible. Click on it. Here it is, MySQL Server 8.0 bin, and this is it. Right click and copy. Minimize this. Go to start. Type environment variables. On typing, edit the system environment variables is visible. This is what we wanted. Click on open. After clicking system properties advanced, click on environment variables. Herein guys, you can see path is visible. Double click on it. Herein all the paths are set up. Click on new. Right click and paste the same path. So we pasted the MySQL Server bin path. That's it. Click on OK. Click on OK and click on last OK. That's it. We have set the path. Now I'll click on finish. It will start the MySQL Workbench as well as shell. Click on finish. Here it is. You can see the workbench is visible. Okay, and the shell is here. Now let us go to start. Type cmd. Click on open to open it. Here it is. Here it is. Now type a command mysql space -- version and press enter. Here you can see we successfully installed MySQL. The same is visible 8.0.28. Now let us set a command mysql -u root -p. -u is for user, so we were having root user, that's why I typed it. P is for password. When you will press enter, it will ask you to enter the password which we entered before. Enter the same password. Now press enter. If this is visible, that means you have successfully installed MySQL and you have started MySQL server. Okay guys, herein you can see I'll just type show databases semicolon, press enter. You can see these are the default databases provided by MySQL. Now let us create a database quickly. Create database Amit DB, let's say, semicolon, press enter, and it got created. This means one row affected, it got created. Now use the show databases command, semicolon, and press enter. Herein you can see Amit DB database got created. In this way you can create new databases and tables. With that, let us go to MySQL Workbench. Just click on this. You can see root is visible. When you click on this, it will ask you to add the same password we added before under root. Add the same password. Save it and click on OK. And you can see MySQL Workbench started. Through this also you can easily create a new database, tables, and work on other operations, clauses, operators, everything else. So if you want to learn about MySQL Workbench, the complete tutorial, you can refer the link in the description of this video, wherein I have provided a complete MySQL tutorial for Workbench as well as for MySQL shell, server, everything else, so that you can easily create database tables and work on it. So guys, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, do subscribe to our channel Amit Things.